project description really quickly. So I have it open right here, the GitHub repository. So as you can see, it's a project that generates point of interest data from websites by scraping it, and it outputs the data onto their website. So you can scroll through and see they have a getting started setup right here. So if I scroll to the top, I can go over their website, and you can see you can download their GeoJSON, which has all the data on it. So I already downloaded it. So if I just look at that really quick and open random file in my notepad, I don't know why it said that because it opened it, but I can see, all the JSON file or all the data available for the output that I clicked on. And then if I go back, let me look up what else I have to do. GitHub file walkthrough, project description. All right, so if I just really quickly scroll through the GitHub, so it uses spiders, which upload the data in a standardized way onto the website. So if I want to say, yeah, templates, spiders. So if you go on there, you can see all the crawl templates, all that fun stuff. And then contribution walkthrough. So I did it in Visual Studios. So that's actually my terminal. But if I scroll up, you can see I did Suzuki AU.py, which here's the problem information. So I can see that I don't know what Suzuki is, but it's a company in Australia.
I'll do your interview in a second. I'm gonna change normal clothes first.
But there's the URL which has all their data on it. So if I go back to Visual Studios, and I'm going to start running it now. Um, so I'm trying to remember. Scrapey. Yeah. But this is the file that I wrote all of that. So Scrapey process underscore AU. So that'll run it. But I wrote all of this. So as you can see, I'm getting all the data out of the JSON file. I have the name, the reference, street address, and then I also have a different one where I go through all their hours for each day of the week, and this does it in the format that the project requires. So if I go back and see, so what turned out the way you expected? Um, I feel like just down it's pretty much a lot. So I would say the big thing was just being able to easily clone the open source project and work on it and add contributions on my local computer. What did not work? So one of the things that I ran into, a problem that I ran into, is that I was calling or making too many scrape requests on websites. So I got a cooldown put on my account. The way I got around that was I just waited a few minutes, but that was really annoying for a little bit. An unexpected problem. So I didn't, so it's connected to Docker, which is version control. And what I didn't realize until I was doing it is that if you're using Docker, okay, it finished loading, so I can show you. I'll make it bigger really quickly. So there's all the data that I've iterated through. Boom. But what I didn't realize is that if you're using Docker, you have to all be using the same environment. So I had to like join the dev container in order to get on the correct Docker file. And then what I learned from this, so I feel like very valuable for teaching me how to know how to contribute to open source projects. It also showed me how to use Docker, how to use Scrapey, which are both, specifically Docker is used by a lot of large companies. What I'll do different in the future? Um, Probably just start earlier and research the project a lot more than I did. I kind of waited a little bit too long, which isn't a big deal because I finished it, but I would definitely like more time to be able to work on this.